Pardon me for being exhausted by the excitement about TikTok being fucked up. We told you a year ago to get off of TikTok because it was going to be acquired by the entities that are now telling you you can't post this or that on it. While you were still watching MSNBC and CNN looking for answers to the problem, they were telling the problem how to usurp the United States Constitution. This is the Woke Socialist Podcast. We are woke. We are socialist. We are not falling for the okie doke. And you did. Time to play catch up. But it just might be too late for you. Now, for people that are posting YouTube videos, but TikTok is fucked up and all this kind of, we already told you that dumb shit. Really? This is the breaking news of the moment. Paul Lance, once again, and people like me, listen to people like Michael Moore in 2016. He said Donald Trump is going to get you killed. Donald Trump is going to be the end of America. So you're surprised that TikTok is fucked up. YouTube, right now, is the last bastion of free speech. And you should like and subscribe to this video. It costs you nothing. And every other. So that we can use our support for free speech to flood the zone against the algorithms coming from every country that Donald Trump has been paid by to usurp the Constitution, flood YouTubes with pro-Trump videos, and keep you from getting the media that you need to survive this moment. Once again, it costs you nothing. Do it right now. And every time you click on a YouTube video, you need to like and subscribe. This is what you can do when you sit your fat ass on your couch and don't stand up. You can do at least that. But we have braver people that we need to put our emphasis on and support right now. So, the woke socialists, along with the John Brown Alliance, decided that they were going to do a small thing. So we tried to apply for a permit. So if you go on the website that allows you in the National Park Service to apply for a permit, you can have a picnic, you can have a football game, you can have anything that is not anti-Trump. But all First Amendment rights protests have been banned from the National Park Service. You can go on the site and you can look at it and verify my information. If you try to apply for a permit for a demonstration right now in Washington, D.C. against Donald Trump, they're going to run you around in circles and you cannot apply. Now, if you decide to apply in person, Let me be clear that under the Trump administration, you're subjecting yourself to a picture, a photo, your name and address, all your information, and being deemed a domestic terrorist. That being said, we don't care right now about Chuck Schumer and a government shutdown. We don't care about the next election. What we care about is the fact that our First and Second Amendments are being violated right now in the nation's capital. In a place where a white fascist whose ancestors came from Germany and employed the hate of Latino Americans, Jewish Zionists, white supremacists, the Proud Boys, and the Oath Keepers have torn down part of a building on indigenous land that slaves built. This is where we draw the line. As indigenous people and black people who in the bondage of slavery built the nation's capital, the White House, the Capitol building, and other places. Our ancestors cannot protest under permit where the richest people in the world tax us and call that city theirs. The John Brown Alliance and the woke socialists will not stand for this. Permit or not. On President's Day, we don't need 7 million people to come to Washington, D.C. We are not the 50-50 protests. We are not associated with Indivisible. And we are not a No Kings march. Within the 13 original colonies and all places west that can get here, we need the biggest occupation of the 340 million Americans in the United States to come to Washington, D.C., to the Lincoln Memorial. This date is set for February 16th, President's Day, which was the first real demonstration against Donald Trump. Now, this demonstration did not bring a whole lot of people. But comedian Cliff Cash did attend. And we do invite him to this one. This is the Live Free or Die rally. under 47 presidents, Native Americans and black people have waited for election after election after election, regime after regime after regime, movement after movement after movement. We are done with that. This protest will be comprised of anyone with speaking abilities, stories to tell, music to play, noises to make, and everything that encompasses what America should be. What we will not do is ask the people that attend this rally or this demonstration to be peaceful against a fascist regime. You have the absolute right, if you come to this demonstration, to defend yourselves and your neighbors and your friends against imminent threat to their bodies. This is where we stand. It's not where we're at. It's not what we are afraid of. It is not what we fear. We don't have the option of peaceful protest and waiting for Chuck Schumer to stop the next government shutdown. What we have is the good nature of ourselves to do what is absolutely right by our children. For the next 7 generations, I ask every Native American community and every black community to join us on President's Day and tell the United States of America that Donald Trump is not our president. And the next president will not be the choice of the Hillary Clintons and the Nancy Pelosi's and the hand-picked AIPAC members of Congress like Cory Booker and Hakeem Jeffries. The next American president is going to be a true representation of all of us. The revolution is on February 16th, 2026, and it will be televised. Permit or not, we are entitled to this land. Permit or not, laws be damned, we do not have to adhere to tyranny. And if there is to be a revolution, the best place for it to start is right here, where these assholes occupy our government. This is the Woke Socialist Podcast. If you would like more information on this next protest, please contact us Good night. Good luck. And while you're sleeping, we're going to get busy.